Yeah, so this is the Q&A. I guess we chucked up some stories or an opportunity for you guys to ask us some questions on our Goodlids Instagram, and we got quite a few through. A lot from the same people. Keen to get stuck into them, and fingers crossed that everything's answered. My name's Dane. I'm the founder of Goodlids Outdoor Society. To my right is Winston and Georgia, and I'll let them introduce themselves.
Yeah, I'm Winston. I'm creative director of Outdoor Society, and to my right is Georgia, new team member.
Hello. Freshly joined the team. I am the operations director for Outdoor Society. We're very excited to be here.
What does the original Hemp Outdoors company actually mean to you guys?
I feel like we're the OG in that space in terms of purely using hemp fibre blends purely for outdoor use. So we are really like pushing the boundaries in terms of how hemp fibres can be applied and blended across the board. And yeah, it's always been our mission. And as we've kind of narrowed focus on being an outdoor brand, it's sort of developed into being the original Hemp Outdoors company. So I don't know what your take on it is, Winnie or Georgia, but that's certainly mine.
Yeah, I guess it's like developed over time, but probably at the moment I think we must be one of the only people to be doing it in every product.
Using hemp, you mean?
Using hemp, yeah. In every product across the whole business, and we came up with that slogan like a year ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just owning that as much as we can.
Why do you guys only choose to use hemp in Goodlids clothing?
The reason that we use hemp exclusively is that, you know, from day one, it's always been about hemp and about, I guess, for want of a better phrase, like cultivating that crop from you know, seed to sow to fibre tech, in essence. And yeah, we're just big believers in the power of hemp, and we're also big fans of kind of just like putting our money where our mouth is and walking the talk. And you know, we're big on hemp and nothing else. And so a brand play, but it's also because we truly believe in the strength of the fibre. Anything from you guys? Anything from you, Georgia, on that, or?
Yeah, I think ever since I have heard of Goodlids, it's been around hemp and the authenticity, I guess, or maybe that's not the right word.
No, that's definitely it.
But yeah, really remaining true to those values, because that's how the brand was established. And I think as you grow, it can be challenging to remain true. So really it is just keeping to the values and keeping that in mind as it grows bigger and bigger.
100%.
Nice.
Yeah, what was the hardest part of producing the London pop-up?
Just the time zone leading up to setting up, or like just trying to organise stuff from New Zealand. It just makes it so hard because everything just takes so much longer unless you just like have an all-nighter and pick up the phone. You're just emailing people and they're just not getting back to you until you wake up, and vice versa. So that's probably the hardest part for me.
Yeah, for me it's just the compliance stuff. You know, there's a lot of red tape, and you want to do things the right way because you invest a lot into setting up shop overseas. All your marketing and human resource in the lead up to that activity is huge, and so you don't want to risk doing the wrong thing or getting caught out by local authorities. So basically just being compliant and setting everything up properly so that we can trade is tough, and a lot of paperwork and a lot of problem solving, as you can imagine. So yeah, that's for me, that's always been the hardest part about doing this overseas.
Hardest part for me for the London pop-up would have been adding the subtitles at the end of the vlogs, because two Kiwis can't pronounce their words properly. What's coming out of next year that you're excited about?
Can we not say anything?
Say whatever you
Say whatever you want. Yeah, I reckon it's
Oh,
good. Like if there's
yeah.
anything that like presumably not everyone's going to be watching this, so
Yeah.
So
No,
I reckon it's a good opportunity for them to get a sneak peek into what's coming.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited for, I guess, maybe the first woman-specific piece.
Yeah.
Definitely. I think growing that category is going to be super exciting over the next kind of few years. So that would be mine for sure.
You can say what it is.
Oh, it's a skirt.
Skirt.
Yeah, sick skirt.
Yeah, suck.
I probably don't have a product in particular, but it's more of like a capsule release that is, well, it's like a hiking capsule. Not purely specific to hiking, but there's just this one release which I'm amped for, and I can't choose my favourite out of all of them. It's just all of them together.
I'm also looking forward to the skirt as well. I think that's going to be cool. It's been a really fun process. We've been a predominantly male like workforce for the last few years, but obviously we've had Georgia join the crew, and we have a lot of female customers. So I guess as a design and creative team, it's been a cool exercise starting to look at like how do we style like the Goodlids woman, and I think that making like woman specific pieces is going to be a huge milestone in the brand. And then to Winnie's point as well, yeah, for sure, like that some of that hiking stuff that we're coming out, like we've got a hiking pack / like backpack. We're doing some like outdoor society specific stuff, so some stuff that's a little bit more technical, like 3-layer rain jacket and like a puffer jacket and stuff like that. So just building out the range is cool, and being able to address people sort of head to toe in our brands is definitely something that we're really excited about for next year. So plenty to look forward to.
All right then, team. Dream collab.
Mine 100% would be Patagonia. I only found out today they probably don't do collabs, so it would be a dream, but maybe a fantasy. So.
Yeah.
You can go. I have no idea. Nah.
You know, you kind of got like two lenses of like looking at it. You got these like collabs that are like really productive in the sense that you get a lot of cross pollination, and like, you know, collabing with like a North Face or a huge brand would obviously be massively beneficial to Goodlids. But what I would love to do, and we've always spoken about this, is I would love to do like a dock uniform. That would be like, I think that'd be so sick and just like super meaningful. And also just sick, like, I think that would almost be like the true like genesis and like the proof of where we want to take Goodlids, you know, like just hemp being the best fibre that you can use for the outdoors rather than like a marketing gimmick. Something like that I think would really help put it on the map. So I don't know, that's like a North Star. Follow that, Winston.
Yeah.
What about Warhawks?
Yeah, what about Moorpork's collab, mate?
Warpork's collab, we've obviously like toyed with the idea of doing something with Spates, which would be true to home for me. Or maybe a Land Rover collab.
Ooh,
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah, bring back some of their old stuff.
Yeah.
For Goodlids, I don't know. I really don't know. I reckon our Corona collabs are like not my dream collabs, but I just love them. There's so much good.
They are your dream. It was your dream.
It was my
collab.
dream collab, yeah. And the next one is even better. So they're always fun ones to do. That was definitely back in the day. That was my dream collab. And it's not my dream now, but I still like it.
And on that note, I guess like maybe that's why the question's so hard to answer, is that we have these like awesome collabs or awesome brand partnerships that exist, like specifically with All Press and Corona. They're great. They've been super productive, and both those companies have really helped Goodlids, in particular All Press, on that global stage as well. So yeah, we're kind of living the dream a little bit in that sense.
Maybe one day, like a collab between Outdoor Society, Goodlids, and Moorporks, when the time's right and like the product fits. When there's like a product that would align with everyone, that'd be pretty sick.
Footwear collab, yeah, hard.
I reckon that.
Yeah, definitely.
Because footwear's the only category that we don't have.
Yeah. Bluntstone for Moorporks.
Ooh, yeah, true. Plenty of dreams. There's plenty of dreams. We've got plenty of dreams. That'll never stop. But yeah, I think we sort of take the view of like partnerships with our brands, and instead of doing like one-off collabs, just try and actually enter into long-term partnerships that can sort of satisfy long-term goals. And yeah, that's our view of collabs for sure.
What's your favourite part about the pop-ups?
I think it's just a really like fun, like at the end of the day, it's a lot of work, but it is like a really fun thing to do. You're like on the other side of the world, you're working with all your mates, and you're sharing like your brands with your customers like face to face, and everyone's always in like such a good mood. I don't know, to me it's just like a lot of fun, and it always, no matter like how hard it is, it's always going to be worth it, just because it is so enjoyable. And yeah, it's always cool to like reflect. I think the vlog's been really good to just like get some memories of it, because it goes so fast, and the vlogs have been great because we've been able to like watch them back and realise what we did. Yeah, I don't know, for me it's just how fun they are, to be honest, and rewarding, very rewarding.
Yeah, to be honest, like the pop-ups kind of remind me of like, it's almost like an analogy that you, in sport, where like you put all the hard work in during practice and your preparation into your game, and then you should just enjoy and just like relish the occasion of the game. And like I think the pop-ups are the exact same, right? Like they're a direct output of all the work that we put into the brands, and in essence they're kind of like a celebration of where we're at any given time with the brands. So they're the highlight of what we do, in my opinion. And like, you know, we're all like young, and we live in New Zealand, which is probably the most remote country in the world. And so for us to be able to travel and do all this is like with our brands, you know, to London or wherever, it's so much fun, and it's like so amazing. And yeah, like it's, you work hard, play hard, and we love it. It's so much fun. So yeah, just feels like the reward of the prep that we do and all the work, you know.
Totally. Georgia is yet to come on our next pop-up, which I don't know if we're announcing this video or not.
Yeah, we are.
Technically teased on the last.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, we're going to
yeah.
Sydney in
Yeah.
like a month, and that'll be Georgia's first experience. But you've had experience with pop-ups in the past. What is your...
I think it's all about being in front of the customer. Even just listening to, you know, their take on the brand and how they found out about the brand. It's really insightful for business as well. So yeah, just a great experience. I'm really looking forward to the first one for Goodlids, that's for sure.
When will you do a pop-up in Washington State?
Funnily enough, we've got like a running like 2-year plan, and a lot of them are like, we're pretty ambitious with a lot of our plans, but we have earmarked Seattle as a place to keep warm, which is obvious. Seattle's in Washington, as far as I'm aware. So look, it's certainly, we haven't penned anything in, but it's a place that we're like looking at. I don't think we've got a huge customer base in Seattle, but Seattle's obviously a place that's super on brand. There's a real big like outdoor community there. It's like West Coast, so yeah, there's a lot going for it. And I think that if we were going to do something in the US, you know, Seattle would definitely be like a top 4 city, I'd say.
This is the White House while we're at it.
That's fucking DC, bro.
Cut that out.
Nah, don't cut that out. Don't cut that out.
So you're gonna go there to find it out.
Visit the White House while we're at it. So good, bro. You can't plan this, eh?
What did he say? What was the question?
When are you going to do a Washington pop-up?
Yeah, correct. Washington
true.
State pop-up.
But DC is like, it's different to Washington. Yeah. It's very confusing, mate. It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
We do
Don't worry
live in
when
New
it's
Zealand.
Like Auckland, DC.
Well, would you do a pop-up in Brisbane?
Yeah, I think so. Brisbane is a decent city for us. Probably more so Moreporks than Goodlids, interestingly. But we've got a decent customer base in the Gold Coast. And so I guess, Gold Coast is fairly close to Brisbane. So surely some of our Brisbane customers wouldn't be averse to making the hour trip down to the Goldie. But, you know, eventually maybe Brisbane could be part of that. So yeah, I mean, we'll get there.
What is Outdoor Society and why did you rebrand the store to it?
Initially, we rebranded to the Outdoor Society store mainly because half the store was actually Morporks, and it just made sense to give the same amount of love to both brands. Obviously, originally it was called the Goodlids store. So yeah, that was mainly the first reason why we wanted to do it. Secondly, it serves as... Oh, you can take away from here.
Look, we really want to turn our store into more of like a community hub. As part of that, we did this renovation. We moved into this office space, which freed up some space in our store to bring it to life in the way that we wanted to. Yeah, we completely restructured the space to be able to kind of service more in-store activations and like points of connection through coffee and beers and other sorts of things. So it felt more like a society or like a community than like a store. So those are sort of two of the key parts to it. And now that we've really like found our rhythm through that, and it has become kind of like an outdoors multi-brand store, we're just keen to explore in the entirety what it means to be an outdoor society, and part of that will be like expanding our product offering as well. But my favourite part of Outdoor Society really is the community focus, and it's authentic and it's genuine, and we're down there and we're really keen to do cool stuff in Auckland because it's a cool city and there's great opportunity for great activities in the outdoors for young people. And personally, I don't think there's enough of it, and so be the change that you want to see in your community, and that's all part of it for us.
And we're also, well, not at the moment, but it's also going to be another brand under our umbrella, and that like acts as a bit of a creative outlet for us to make products that we want to make that don't actually make sense under Goodlids or Morphooks. So yeah, we're looking forward to having a bit of fun with that as well. No rules.
How can people get involved in the Outdoor Society community?
Keeping in touch with our brand calendar, give us a follow on Instagram, and if you're on the fence, like I know it can be scary to come along to a space where maybe you're not 100% confident in like bouldering or going for a run or I don't know, like what else have we done? Gardening, camping, and all that sort of stuff. But like, This is exactly what Outdoor Society is for. It's to create a really safe space where you can try different things and like find new hobbies. Like a lot of the stuff that we do, a lot of the events and everything that we do, like we're doing them for the first time as well. Like it's a cool way for us to explore different things that the city and the community have to offer. So, and at the very least, like we always do coffee and refreshments and snacks and stuff like that. So get a good feed out of it as well. And most of the events are free. So yeah, I think that's probably it in a nutshell.
Yeah, and I suppose if there are any nooks and crannies or activities that we haven't thought of, and you do them solo or with groups, touch base and we'll see what we can snowball through our community as well.
Totally.
What's been your best community moment so far?
Okay, my most memorable community event was actually the All Press Run Club, because I think we had like 60 sign-ups. We're in Manchester.
All Press? What? Oh, in Manchester.
Manchester All Press. Yeah, had like a huge turnout. Obviously, you're on the other side of the world. I don't think anyone knows about Outdoor Society over there, but on the day they certainly did. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. Massive turnout. And your highlight, Georgia?
Mine, I would say I've been along to a few route burners run clubs. Running leader Hunter has been mixing up the route the last couple of runs, so keeping it interesting and on our toes, which is it's a lot of fun on the weekdays.
Yeah, shout out to Hunter. Well done, Hunter. Good running. My highlight was definitely the camping trip, our collab camping trip with Neighbourhood. That was sick. A real highlight, and obviously really involved and like quite a complicated event, but pretty special and felt really special to be a part of. So yeah.
What's your favourite local hike / spot / surf break?
I would say my favourite is actually out at Bethel's. I love when it turns on out there. So great for a hike, great for surfing, and just a beautiful place in the country.
Favourite surf spot around Auckland is probably Orewa when it works once every 2 months. And I've only surfed there once, but it was sunrise and it was beautiful.
I'm not much of a Takapuna Beach body surfing.
There's a reason.
One of the things that's like most special about like Auckland in particular for me is probably just the Hauraki golf, and I think a spot like Kauai is pretty sick just to go and like be present and get a real sense for kind of the natural beauty and how lucky we are to live in a spot like Auckland. So Auckland gets a bit of a bad rap sometimes, but I think, if you can make it, and it's a hard place to live sometimes, like cost of living and all that sort of stuff, but if you can make it work, there's some real natural beauty on display. So anywhere in the Hauraki Gulf is sick.
What's your favourite product? We'll go with Goodlids product for this video.
My favourite Goodlids product is these right now.
Gee.
But it's soon to change. Ask me again in
No, right now, mate.
in 2 months and it'll change. It's ever changing as we're growing. Yeah, that's me at the moment.
Yeah, I would say my favourite piece in the range so far, or at the moment, is the hemp rugby jersey. Probably the Cobalt colourway.
Sick. Ooh, this is a tough one, eh? I wear the Scroggin shorts like every day. They're like, in terms of actual like practicality of like a product, like shorts that just you can just beat them to death. They're so versatile and so durable, and that hemp nylon fabric just works really, really well on these. So I wear these to death. They're not exactly the most like glamorous / like product that I get the most hyped on, but I wear them so much. So
if you could bring one hat back from the past, which would it be?
maybe the Wax Mustang. Big dog's got to eat. In terms of like stables, I'll try and keep collabs to the side, but I love the Field Flower lid. I mean, I don't know, that's a long time ago, and we're actually re-releasing it this summer because I love it and miss it so much. It's part of our archive release. So there you go.
Sure, I didn't know we were doing that.
Yeah, well, I decided that we were doing it, so we're doing it.
Yeah, fair enough. I love the signature. Sorry. What's one hat you could bring back from the past? I'm doing an interview.
Goodlids hat.
Goodlids hat. The Catlins hat. Ah, that's a great one.
I love the Catlins hat.
There you go. That's a good one.
Wait, but Flynn chose it.
Yeah, but I'm going to choose it as well. So that's my all-time favourite. That's all right.
Yeah, but he beat you to it.
Yeah, that's fine. I've got a good photo of me wearing it way back in the day. Years before I even worked here.
I think the Coromandel lid, given it's going to be a long hot summer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, hopefully we bring it back.
Yeah.
Best pub in Shoreditch.
The Alan Pussycat.
I have not been to Shoreditch.
Alan Pussycat.
Where is your next pop-up?
Sydney.
Who has been the fastest picker-packer at Goodlids?
Owen.
George.
Sorry, Clay. I think Owen's got you beat here, mate. Owen's definitely the fastest we've ever had. The most qualified picker-packer, maybe in the history of picker-packers.
Yeah. Who has the best golf swing?
Goose.
Agreed. I haven't seen anyone play, but I'd say Goose.
Yeah, Goose. Sorry, Luke. Goose, bro. What can I say? Is aesthetic.
Who makes the best slice of pizza?
I can't remember their name.
Lindustry.
Lindustry.
Readers, Mount Maunganui.
Lindustry, 100%.
Who's the best dressed in the team?
I reckon on any given occasion, Goose is the smartest dressed, day in, day out.
That wasn't the question.
Who do you want it to be?
It's not, mate. It's just answer the question. The way the question was
Goose,
presented.
Goose.
Don't rework the question just to suit your narrative.
Yeah. I'm going to say Goose.
I'm going to say Dane.
Dano, unreal.
The outfit stays the same for a good week, but we're good.
Yeah, I reckon Winnie. Winnie's my favourite. Winnie's like one of my style icons.
Yeah, can I add my vote for that?
Yeah, when he rips like just subtle mad fits. Big fan of Winnie.
Thanks.
I like what you're wearing today.
Thank you very much.
Good on you, mate.
Sweet, well that's the end of the questions team. Does anyone else have anything on the top of their head or they want to sign off?
Thanks, been fun. Been fun doing this, and if you're still here and you're watching this, I appreciate you giving us your eyes and your ears, and as always, like, subscribe, follow, share, spread the Goodlids word.
Nice.